Morning everyone, it's Dawn from the Good Soap in North Wales, and I just wanted to hop on, do this little live video because I've promised our followers a little tour of our curing room. Tour again is probably, it's a fancy word for it because it's just a small spare room in my house that we've turned into such a functional room for the business. So that's where I'm standing right now. How's everyone getting on in this heat? It's crazy, isn't it? I am just hanging around in a vest top and shorts normally, but I thought I'd cover up and be decent in this video and put some proper clothes on. What was I going to show you? Before I start showing you the curing room, I wanted to show you this actually, because if you were on our first live or if you've watched it, you'll remember that we discussed trying to find something that we could use as a deodorant bar holder. Anyway, Jan, my wonderful mother who crochets all of our crochet bags and crochet face discs here in Wales, she's come up with this little prototype, see that? Of a crocheted holder for your deodorant bar. So this is my deodorant bar here. It's a new one actually, I only started it yesterday. I'm just testing it out because I don't know if it'll get too soggy, too soft, but I'm just going to use it whilst I use this deodorant bar for the next few months and see how it goes. So just hold it, obviously. There's our deodorant bar. So I just wanted to show you that before I started showing you the curing room. So I'll put that on there for now actually. What's everyone up to today? Is everyone having a nice time in the sun? Anyone up to anything interesting? So what I'll be doing today, I'm not making any, let me push this door over. I'm not making any products today. I've made all that I need to make for this week, and then Michelle will be in at some point in a couple of days to make her batches of soap. So I don't need to make anything today, but what I do need to do today, whilst I'm in the curing room, is slice goat milk soaps and put them on the shelves, which I'll show you shortly. And slice these chocolate swirl soaps, which again I'll put on the shelves here. So that's those, and then as I'm always going on about, they'll stay on the shelves for a minimum of 4 weeks. So let me show you the curing shelves. Whoops, I don't want to come too close. Let me flip. There, okay. So here's the curing shelves. Now, these shelves were built in this spare room by my wonderful dad, who he's retired now, but he's a builder by trade. And we asked him for as many shelves as he could fit in this side of the room. There's a cupboard there, unfortunately, otherwise we could have expanded it. And we asked for slats and gaps and enough airflow for the soaps to cure, because obviously being in the air for 4 weeks makes the soaps cure quicker. Not cure quicker, just, you know, helps the soaps cure and airflow. So it's better for them, basically. So we've got, if the gaps, don't worry about the gaps. Gemma took a lot of the soaps down yesterday for the orders onto her shelves in the workshop. And Michelle will be making, obviously, her batches of soap, which will take up these gaps. So as you can see, we have got a lot going on. There's a lovely little Danny and Sparkle there. Can you see those? Chocolate swirl, goat milk, oats. So this room needs to stay of an ambient temperature. Anything up to about 24 degrees is good for soap curing. Let me flip that over. There we go. So there are the curing shelves. So yes, so you don't want the room to be too hot. Humidity is worse for soaps actually than heat. So if it gets quite a bit damp in the workshop, which it can sometimes in the winter, we put the, what do you call it, that machine? The dehumidifier on. We put that on to help take the moisture out of the air to keep the soaps healthy, but we've never needed to do that. This room is actually, we've never needed to do that in here. This room's actually quite a nice ambient temperature. So, so they'll stay on there for 4 weeks, longer than 4 weeks sometimes, and then they'll go down to your parcels, as you know. So I'll show you the other side of the room now. So, excuse me, I'm not the tidiest person actually. So we've got our shelves here that have got bits of stationery. Exciting, isn't it? Woohoo! I bet you're glad you're watching this. Our soap cutter, a spare cooker, and hob cooker. And then here we've got, for some reason, a Christmas bag. Not sure why. My lovely wicker suitcase, and then we keep our labels in all of these boxes, and then boxes of soap sleeves, the famous orange Good Soap aprons that we wear, and then here, nothing exciting. The heater, we certainly don't need that at the moment in the workshop. And there's a block of coconut oil, we can't keep it outside, it melts. So there you go. And then there's the view from the window, if you can see that. Let me put that back down there. So I was hoping maybe somebody might join me and I could answer some questions. Not that, not that I'm worth interviewing, but there's nobody there for me to chat to right now. But what I'll do is I'll finish this video and I will save it and I'll pop it on our feeds, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and then it'll be there ready for you to watch. So if you do fancy a nosy at the curing room, obviously you'll be able to see that there, won't you? So with much ado, oh, I forgot to show you this bit, I think. Look what we've got here. Can you see the Dirty Dog sign that Gemma bought me when we started making the Dirty Dog soaps, and then my printer on my laptop. There, maybe that was the most exciting part of the tour for you. Who knows if you like technology. Oh, I've got something on my foot. So I'm going to carry on working now downstairs. But before I do that, I will slice these soaps and put them on the shelves. And I hope everyone has a lovely day. Keep cool, drink lots of water, get a fan. Ruby is currently laid downstairs in the lounge right in front of her fan as she does. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.